Hey everyone, it's Jeremy with Quiet Mind Yoga, and today I want to talk about the hip flexors. And this is a really common thing I hear from students is how can I release the tension in this area, the front of the hip. So what's going on there is you have the psoas muscle, which goes about right here, the femur to the spine, both sides. You can think of like a triangle. So if you want to strengthen that, you want to shorten that distance between the knee to the belly. If you want to stretch it, you want to lengthen that distance. So to release tension there, usually you're going to want to stretch. So you'll want a block, and I'll show you a couple of stretches that are pretty helpful for that. So we'll start on the back here, and you can have the feet on the floor, tail down, and then bring your block underneath the hips in a supported bridge pose. Here, just bringing your right knee in towards your body, you can already see I'm contracting, shortening the psoas muscle, the hip flexor. But on the left side, let the leg straighten out, maybe all the way to straight with the foot on the floor. So just by having the block under the tail now, I'm getting a stretch on that left hip flexor, right? And then you want to do that on both sides to lengthen that out. Another thing you can do from here is have your feet on the floor, take your left foot behind your right foot in that space between the foot and the block, and then let the left knee start to come down to the floor. So be gentle with the knee and the hip there. You should feel mostly in the quad and the hip flexor. You could even use your right hand to grab that foot. Can't see from this angle, but you can hold the foot there and you can push the knee forward a little bit. You can engage the left glute. That's a hip extensor. Contracting the left glute will help that stretch more as well. But basically you want to lengthen, again, that distance between the belly and the femur, so the femur and the spine. Right? And you want to do that on both sides. Same thing. You can grab the foot over here. You can let the knee come down. You can kind of see from this angle. Right? And this leg, this other leg could come in. That intensifies a little bit. And if that's too much, always just do less. And listen to your knees, your hips, your joints, so make sure you're not overdoing it. Right? And then here we'll come back to center. And then one more thing you can do here to extend the hips, you'll lift the hips off the block, engaging the glutes, which are again hip extensor. So that's going to help extend that space between the femur and the spine. And any variation of bridge pose here, but emphasizing the glutes contracting and the hips lifting a tiny bit higher than you think you can to extend the hip flexors. Right? So these are just a few moves that can be really helpful for working with the hips. Obviously, things like lunges are going to stretch that as well. But those three movements might not be as common, right? So you might not have seen those three before with the block, but it's very helpful to have in your practice, right? So again, here you can have the leg extend, you can have the leg behind the other foot, or you can come into bridge pose. And you can use the block here even to come up higher and support yourself there and stay there. But you want to maintain that contraction of the glutes, so that's helping to extend the hips. Right, so I hope this is helpful. If you have hip pain, try it out. Let me know in the comments how it works for you. If you have any other things you'd like to see on this channel, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.